Alright, family and friends, we are leaving our U.S. Postal Service office and we just got a letter. So it's from a friend of ours down in Florida, the Newbie gardener. So I think I know what it is, but when I get home, I will open it up and let you guys see what's inside. Alright, family and friends, we are back home and this is actually the next day. Have a very good idea of what this is from conversations with our friend Rico at Newbie Garden. I'm in a different room today. The way our house is set up, we got levels and wow. So if you guys have not checked out the Newbie Gardener, I highly recommend you go to see him, especially if you like tropical plants and figs, because he is he's a great resource for information on figs. He's got a wonderful family, high energy channel, and they are doing wonderful things with figs. And where am I at? That's what happens when you set up in a different room. You get the camera angles all oh my goodness. So we are in fig paradise. So we got several different fig cuttings from his garden, and he's got a website. I'll put it below, but it's a fig database which has lots of information, forums, things like that for anyone who is interested in figs. So we have, I knew he was sending some figs, but this is more than I expected. But thankfully, yesterday after we left the post office, I got some pots. So I'm going to get these potted up, and yeah, I'm not even going to try to go through and name all the varieties because there's several in here. Yeah, lots of figs. So I'm going to thank Rigo and his family for sharing with our family this great blessing. And the reason that I'm filming in this room, this is actually the basement guest room, the way our house is set up. We've got the Sapper cave over this way. We've got our pantry across, and then we've got a finished basement bedroom. So this is our guest room, but because we don't have guests that often, it's also turning into a place for us to grow some mushrooms. So I've started some mushrooms down here. We are doing some pink oyster mushrooms. We love the last one so much. So we've got 6 packs back there, if you can see in the far back. And I'm going to also be doing some portobellos down here. So let me actually, when I do the portobellos, I'll walk you guys through. We've got some painter's fabric over these. We sanitize this area and we put the painter's fabric to avoid as much contamination as possible. But I have done portobellos before, and I have to admit I have had the least success with growing portobellos or button mushrooms out of all the different ones, because the substrate on that is not sanitized, not sterilized or pasteurized the way that most other mushrooms are. It uses a substrate of finished compost and peat moss, and it's just, you have to really be careful with that one once you get it inoculated. But I will walk you guys through the setup, not on this video but on the next video, or maybe it'll be on this video and I'll add it into the mail call. But when we do that, you'll see why it's a little bit trickier, and some mushroom growers do not like to grow portobellos in the house just because it's using compost and the peat moss in it, but when I do it, I will show you guys, and hopefully we get some success. I'm about 50-50 with a portobello mushroom growing, so hopefully with 3 bins started this time, hopefully at least 2 of them do well, or at least 1 of them do well. But I'm not going to be disappointed because I just know they're harder to grow. So where am I at? So with that being said, I'm going to go upstairs, spend some time with the family. This is a well-deserved day off, and just enjoy time with my boys and my lovely wife and Sapper pup Maggie. So as always, God bless our great country America. God bless you wherever you may reside around the world, your garden, your harvest, your kitchen, your meals, and especially your family to have health, success, and prosperity as we do. Take care. Sapper out. Alright, family and friends, a quick add-on if you don't mind. We just got a letter from our friend D at Native Tearz, and I'll open the envelope. And Mrs. SG actually collects stamps, and she will be happy to get this Christmas stamp right here. So let's see what our friend D has shared with us. And D has gifted us things in the past also. She's a very generous spirit, does a lot of outdoorsy stuff, some gardening, and just a good spirit. I can't say that enough. So if you guys are not familiar with her channel, I'll leave a link to it below this video, and you can go check it out. So we got a card, and we got some goodies inside of the card. So I'm going to read the card first. May this beautiful season hold many special joys for you. A very Merry Christmas and a prosperous 2020 garden season. D. Thank you, D, and I hope you have a very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and a wonderful 2020. So, alright. So we got a checking the list here. And there are a few people on the nice side and the naughty side. So I'll check with, oh, I don't need to check with D because she wrote a note on the back too. Thanks for all your support and prayers. And we will never give up on you, D. You know that. We are... One thing with us is we are loyal to a fault, so we would never give up on you. If you have to take a break, you have to take a break. When you come back, we'll always be here. And we got a sticker. So, this is a new sticker. We actually have a Native Tearz sticker from a couple of years ago on our old channel, the Sapper Gardener. So now we have a Native Tearz sticker for the Essayons Family Garden channel, and I will put that up on our sticker board. And we also have a second sticker, and we are definitely overdue for some cast iron cooking. And maybe by the time I post this, I'll figure out how to add all those special effects in, but probably not. So, yeah, D, she invites everybody who likes to cook with a cast iron to post a video on Wednesday, Cast Iron Wednesday. You don't have to do the video, obviously, on Wednesday. If you just post it on Wednesday and it's cooked in cast iron, send D a link or put the hashtag Cast Iron Wednesday. She'll find it and she'll put it on a playlist. And that's another great way for people to become familiar with your channels, is to get put in their playlist. I have 2 playlists on my channel, and I may do some more later, but I have a playlist for, I have 2 collaborative playlists on my channels to spotlight other channels. I have military and veteran creators playlist just because that has a place in my heart and my history. And I have a straw bale garden playlist, so if I see other gardeners who are doing it, they're a small channel like us. We did a collaboration with Henry and Irene at Brainstorm Makers, but now I still have the playlist up, and when I see other channels doing some straw bale gardening, I throw them on there. So a quick add-on. Dee, thank you so much for the stickers, and thank you so much for the note. And we may have something going out to you in our next mailing at the post office. We just sent some stuff out today. Mrs. SG, they have, and this is just a ramble, she has a post office at the school that she's going to, so a lot of days I get stuff together, I give it to her, she drops it off at the post office for me. Otherwise I have to wait till the weekend to go, because usually by the time I get home the post office is closed, or if it's a work from home day I'm too busy trying to catch up on chores to do that. But Dee gifted us with some amazing seeds in 2018, I believe it was. So we've got a ton of new seeds in the mail, and a few of them I've set aside just for you, Dee. So when you get them, pretend you didn't see this video and act surprised. No, you don't have to do that. But just a quick aside and an add-on to this video, let me get back to the regular scheduled program. And if I forget to say at the end, God bless you all with peace and prosperity throughout the holiday seasons. Sapper out.